When I first got into wing walking, I came to the Flying Circus. Actually, when I was 21, I came here to learn to wing walk, and they sent me away because I guess I was too young or they thought I was crazy. So I came back probably 10 years later and volunteered here, and slowly they started training me. And eventually, I did my first wing walk when I was 33. When I did my first wing walk, what I did was climbed on the top wing and attached myself to the stanchion and did a loop and came back down. That was the first thing that I did as a wing walker, and it was pretty much everything I expected and more. It was pretty exciting.
Get some more excitement out of it. 1 second. Wait for this.
Were you scared?
Close to the camera.
Wait, sorry?
Were you scared?
When I first wing walked, I wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid.
You cut off with the last one, and you said everything you anticipated and more. It must have been a real thrill. Come on. Started off with it was an absolute thrill.
It was an absolute thrill. It was more than I've ever expected from wing walking. The air, the wind, being on top of the wing, it was like feeling free. It was absolutely incredible.
The loop, going into the loop, talk about that.
Going into the loop, we were going down probably 120 miles an hour and diving almost straight down. Then at the bottom of the loop, we pulled up, and at the very top, it was like being suspended in midair. It kind of hung there for a few seconds and then went over the rest of the way and came back down. It was crazy. You have to have a lot of confidence in the pilot, and actually I don't move any inch without getting a cue from the pilot himself. I don't move until he tells me to move. When he does give me a nod or a thumbs up, then I get out of the plane and then get back in, and he's in full control. The pilot is key to being successful and being safe. The first year I ever wing walked, the pilots were looking at me because they thought I was a little heavy, and one of the pilots came by, and when I get out of the plane and walk on the lower wing, the pilot has to compensate pretty severely with the stick. And one of the pilots walked by and said, "He's going to create a lot of drag when he gets on the wing, isn't he?" But they said it was no problem, so that was bogey. The Flying Circus is like a big family. They're coming to here every Sunday. It's great to see the same people enjoying what they do, enjoying being here. And that's what makes it the most fun, because everyone's here because they want to be. No one's here because they need to be. It's pretty much strictly volunteer, and everyone's getting along and having fun.